What's huffin' my huts? We're on episode 26 of KOTOR 2. We're picking up outside of the Kenrath Caves. We gotta go in there and rescue Master Rook because he was taken captive by the mercenaries. Let's head in there. It is not remarkable to find a pile of rubble in a cave. However, this rubble was not present the last time you were here. Atmospheric sensors.
I don't know about that.
You don't know about what? The sensors?
They are vitally important pieces of equipment on tectonically or environmentally unstable regions. But do you really need atmospheric sensors on Dantooine?
Awareness. Can you examine one of the sensors?
I'll have this open in no time. Child's play.
Inside the atmospheric sensor is a hidden surveillance device. No wonder why Sadie wants them so badly. Good work, Bayodir. Okay, cool. So now we can go back and talk to that Sadie fellow.
I don't suppose you found any of those atmospheric sensors?
Actually, I found 3 of them.
That's great news. My offer still stands. I'll pay you 3,000 credits for all of them.
Not so fast. We found a little surprise inside of them.
I was afraid of that. So, how do we do this, then?
Why is there surveillance equipment in the sensors?
We were picking up off-world transmissions between the mercenaries and someone, we don't know who. We know that the mercs are up to something, we just don't know what. We set those atmospheric sensors up to gather information. Now you know why we need those sensors. I'll pay you 5,000 credits for all 3 of them. That's about all we can afford. You make money and help us out at the same time. What do you say?
You need the credits more than me. Call it 3,000.
Yeah, that's admirable of you. Thank you. I'll get this back to Zeron when I get back to Kunda.
Okay.
That was a kind act. It is good to see that one can still show compassion, even after the war.
It was a minor thing, nothing more.
For some, it would have been a difficult thing to do.
Ooh, influence gained Bayodir. Alright, so hopefully that's enough to tip him over into, Jedi territory. But I think that's a conversation that automatically triggers once we get on the Ebon Hawk again. But we need to go rescue Master Rook anyway. So let's head back into the cave and do that. Master Rook is enclosed in a force field, a prisoner of these mercenaries. He regards you without expression.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kenrath? You should leave.
So the mercenaries are branching out into kidnapping now?
This isn't kidnapping, this is bounty hunting. This Jedi is worth a lot of credits on Nar Shaddaa, and we're collecting. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead, leave now.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm not in a question-answering mood. You're not supposed to be here. Leave or face the consequences.
Can we work out some sort of deal?
I follow my orders, and nothing you can offer will change that. Besides, we're gonna get rich off the bounty for this Jedi.
Well, we'll try it. Force persuade. Open the cage. Let the Jedi out.
What? That's a Jedi trick. We trained against that during the war. It's a Jedi, man. Kill him before he tries something else.
Oh, whoops. Tried. way, what? I'm assuming that's Cray that did that, because I definitely didn't. What is this?
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict.
Always a pleasure, Vrook. I see you still have your cheery disposition.
Is this a joke to you? People's lives are at stake. Every action has consequences, no matter how small or insignificant they seem. And even the smallest choice has the potential for harm. The Mandalorian Wars was proof of this. Intentions mean nothing if a greater tragedy is caused.
The Mandalorians had to be stopped. The Jedi Council was doing nothing.
Did you think rushing into battle against the Mandalorians did anything but bring more harm to the galaxy? It only served to bring about a second war more dangerous than the first. Countless Jedi died in both conflicts, and everyone who followed Revan and Malak died or returned to the dark side. Except, conveniently, you.
Do you think it was wise of the Council to take no action?
Revan acted. You acted. There's no way of knowing what would have happened had you trusted in the Council, much like what you have done today. Enough of this. This is not the time for such arguments. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off for the right moment. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adari. Time is of the essence.
Man. Boo you, Master Vrook. You're rude. Life support pack. Ooh. Hyper-adrenal stamina and some components. Were these boxes here the last time we were in this room? I'd be surprised if I missed a chance to loot something. Alright. Datapad mercenary orders. This datapad contains orders from Azkul to senior mercenary officers. The mercenaries have recently made a secret alliance with the Exchange and are planning an imminent attack on Kunda. With Administrator Dare dead, then the Exchange would be able to use Dantooine for their illicit activities, completely undetected by the Republic. All preparations for the mercenary attack have been made, and they could attack Kunda at any moment. Frosian Scout Belt. What does that do? Stealth plus 3, dexterity plus 3, and a bonus to defense. That's nice. We can give that to someone else. Alright. Kunda's in danger. We better go.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of. And I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine.
It's a gnarly scar, and the missing or blinded eye is pretty gnarly. What do you want with me?
Straight to the point. I like that. I will be equally direct. I am planning to take Kunda, and you're going to help me.
Why would I help you?
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
I don't think we're going to side with this guy, but we'll explore the dialogue tree. What do you have in mind?
There are many ways someone with your abilities can aid us. Before the action begins, I have 2 main tasks in mind for you. Disable the gun turrets and the traps.
So, you want me to destroy the gun turrets?
Deal with the turrets, however you see fit. Just keep them from pestering my men. Decide quickly. I have a slaughter to plan.
Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, I like this. Lie. Okay, I'll help you.
Return to me when you are ready for us to begin our assault. I warn you not to keep me waiting.
Well maneuvered. With both the mercenaries and the militia counting on your aid, You can influence the outcome of the situation as you see fit.
Journal entry added. Kunda, he wants me to disturb, like, we're not doing that. Alright, defensive Kunda. Alright, well that's kind of nice. I think then that we can just head back to Kunda and get them ready for the assault from the mercenaries. We're definitely not going to disable any of these traps or wreck the turrets. I'm kind of surprised though. Kreia talked about, oh, good job, well done, but I didn't get any influence gained with her. So hard to please. But what can you do? Alright, I don't think there's anything we can do around here before we... Right,
Thanks
is
for the
anything
help.
new?
I plan on going back to the farm shortly.
Probably going on, guess not. Alright, well, let's just talk to the administrator right away.
I see you have found the elusive Master Rook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him, though. Rook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Kunda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them.
Who knows about the attack?
Right now, just us and the militia. I don't want to create a needless panic. But be assured I will make sure that all civilians are warned in time, so they can get to safety. Though if we lose this battle, nowhere on Dantooine will be safe for settlers for long.
What can I do to help?
Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it, that would be helpful. Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't
What's
have the
Rook
perimeter
doing there? He's
territory
laughing,
now,
what?
and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down could turn the tide of battle.
So sorry, I was trying to pay attention to you, Administrator Dara, but Master Rook is just being a clown in the background. Alright, well anyway, I'll check out Kunda's defenses then.
Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kunda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
Cool. Oh, Disciple.
Welcome back. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I don't know if there's anything new he can tell us. I wanted to ask you some more questions.
What else would you like to know?
I think we already asked this stuff, right? Well, yeah, we'll start with the first one, though. Did we ask this? You mentioned holocrons?
Someone has been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. It was almost as if someone does not want their knowledge used to find the Jedi. The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other places in the galaxy. Raiders, smugglers, all seek to plunder what remains of the Jedi, and even the Sith. More so than the Jedi themselves, I fear the loss of their history.
Why is that?
Much has been forgotten in recent wars, and I fear that greater troubles shall stem from that loss of knowledge in the future. The destruction of the Academy on Ossus near the Kron Drift in the Sith War, the teachings of Master Arca, the adventures of Jolie Bindo on the Rimward missions. All of these things are in danger of being lost forever. What else would you like to know?
You look familiar to me.
All faces tend to blur together after a time. It is not an uncommon thing. What else would you like to know?
A little sketchy. I'll be going now. Alright. Now that we've improved the reputation of Jedi a little bit, will these people talk to us? No. Okay. Can't imagine the receptionist has anything new to tell us, so we'll just wander around, getting every door we can. What? I thought I had a MasterCard that got me into those rooms. Guess not. Security door. Oh. Wounded militia. What happened to you?
The gun turret malfunctioned. Hurt us bad.
Treat injury. I'll treat your wounds.
Thanks, stranger. I should be back to duty in no time.
Oh, cool. We do that to all of them? What happened to you?
The gun turret.
Okay, same thing. I'll treat your wounds.
Thanks, stranger. I should...
Oh, hell yeah. It's just... What happened to you? Yeah, same thing. I'll treat your wounds. Okay, so
Thanks.
it's just all of them got the same situation. Wonder if this will max out our light side points. Treat your wounds.
Thanks, stranger.
Alright, and then medical droid. This medical droid is badly damaged and inactive. It would take considerable effort to repair. Reactivate the droid, one part. Droid is now active. Reactivate the droid's automated healing subroutines. Droid is now active. Leave it alone. Okay. Sweet. Well, that is good. Got 4 more soldiers on the field, and we've got a droid. Stuck door, lock. Stuck to close. Private door. Magnetically sealed and cannot be opened. Okay, security door. Whoa. Broken droid. CEPB? What does that mean? Run interface, carbonite emitter. Enemy hybrid battle upgrade. No droid interface. Alright. Defense droid. This droid is damaged and inactive. Reactivate the droid. Droid is not active. Oh, and it requires like no parts. Yeah, optimize the weaponry. Optimize the targeting system. Optimize or modify or activate the droid's shields. Modify droid programming. The droid's commands are tied to a centralized computer station. Okay. Leave the droid alone for now. Very nice. Reactivate the droid for 1 repair part. While trying to reactivate this droid, you discovered a hydro spanner lodged inside of it. The name Akari is printed on the handle of the tool. Take Akari's hydro spanner. Success, the droid is now active. Oh, I'll have to go talk to him. Alright, optimize droid's weaponry. Optimize targeting systems and activate the shields. Can I engage it? Nope. Okay, leave it alone. I'll have to go talk to Akari before we start the actual defense. Alright, reactivate. All the stuff we're supposed to do, leave it alone. Alright, slice the computer, 0 spikes. Droid base security camera, that's where we're at. Defense droid status. 3 defense droids are active and set to defend friendlies pending alert status. We want to do that, and then we want to engage them in patrol mode. Okay, when the base is on alert status. Alright. I think that's what we want. Defend friendlies. I'm assuming we can sabotage and we could have it set to attack friendlies, right? If we want to decide with the mercenaries. Before we go any further though, just in case it locks us out of it, let's go talk to Akari and give him back his hydro spanner.
Charanana gundoso remina ke lorak guru katada. Fiatora pada no ringatel camarada telefibu nubu de bitarana chenirara.
I found this hydro spanner. It has your name on it.
Charanana gundoso remina ke lorak guru katada. Fiatora pada no ringatel camarada telefibu nubu de bitarana chenirara.
Inside of a broken droid. What's your explanation?
Teriwana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto ron kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Derace wemenoto torere senisensen.
Tell me.
Der rinto ron to wakare koe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsadara nane gra delonuta choloren. Teriwana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto ron kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Derace wemenoto torere senisensen. Der rinto ron to wakare koe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsadara nane gra delonuta choloren. Teriwana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto ron kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Derace wemenoto torere senisensen.
I guess we do believe him. And 500 credits to us at this point is nothing. So I believe you. Please take 500 credits to help.
Der rinto ron to wakare koe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsadara nane gra delonuta choloren.
Krail will probably be mad about it though, right? Whatever.
To show such compassion weakens the giver and the recipient.
Yep. Shouldn't be surprised. Okay. So we patched up the militia members that were in there. We fixed that droid. We fixed some other droids.
Was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego clouded my judgment as to what's best for Kunda.
Private door is still magnetically sealed. That's the way into the militia headquarters. Can we do anything to talk to him?
I'm told to provide you with anything you need. We have to keep the news of the mercenaries' plans quiet for now.
Okay, security door. Turret control station. Just a regular door. Ooh. Oh, we can get us out to the Kunda Plains. Maybe we don't want to have that door open. Turret control station. Okay. Slice the computer. System override accepted. Turret status. Turrets are active and set to attack friendlies and hostiles pending base alert status. Change turret target priority. Alright. Reprogram turrets to attack only hostiles. 3 spikes. Success. The turrets are now programmed to attack hostiles. Turret status. Turrets are active and set to attack hostiles pending base alert status. Cool. Private door. Will not allow us to open it. Alright, well I think that's all we can do. Anything you do around Kunda will be greatly appreciated. So yeah, I patched up the soldiers, activated that droid, the medical droid, activated the other defense droids. If we set more mines where the minefields are currently set up, I wonder if that'll do anything. Set one there. Set another one on the bridge. Another one on this side of the bridge. And then another one right in the middle here. Why not? Worst case scenario, I just lose some mines and don't have access to them anymore, but whatever. I've got a couple of deadly ones that I'll hold on to in case I need to use them during any sort of companion side
require
quest deal.
anything else, Jedi?
Alright, I'll check out defenses.
All this.
Cool.
You heard
Mr.
what the
Rook.
administrator said. Each of us has to do what they can to aid in the defense of Kunda. See where you can lend a hand. We'll have time to talk more when this is all over.
We've been told to provide you with...
I was right about you. You are trouble. But you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans?
Just in case he tells us anything we miss. Any ideas on what I can do to help?
We could use people handy with a blaster. Getting people to join the militia for a short stint would be good. We also got a lot of things that could use fixing. It isn't glamorous, but that type of work sometimes makes a load of difference. Just look around. Plenty to be done.
What kind of things need fixing?
Off the top of my head, the 3 turrets outside Kunda are on the blink. They went haywire the other day and wounded some of my men, so we took them offline. The men who were wounded by the turrets are holed up in the med lab. But our medic droid is busted, so they're healing slowly. I've had some men lay traps around Kunda, but nobody here really specializes in demolitions. I'm sure there's some gaps that could be filled. The side security door to Kunda has been malfunctioning as long as I've been here. It may be best to just seal it off lockdown so nobody gets through. We got some broken assault droids that have been collecting dust for the last 5 years. If they were working, it would help a lot with interior defense. If I had it my way, I'd recruit any citizen of Kunda that can hold a blaster. But it's hard to convince peaceful farmers to fight, maybe die for a cause.
I'm gonna see what I can do.
When you're ready, come back and we can talk.
Okay. So recruiting people to defend the outhouse side door, and then traps. Plant the traps near where the other traps are set in east. Okay. I think yeah. Now I did remember that being an element. That's why I went and did it in the first place. But I wonder here if this
Thanks
guy
for
would
the
join
help.
up.
I plan on going back to the farm shortly.
Would you be interested in joining the Kunda militia?
Since you're asking me, I suppose I could. I figure I still owe you for helping me with my thief problem. Zeron has asked me several times before to join the militia. So I expect he's going to be very pleased.
Okay. Recruiting Sulu. What about this guy?
A lot of people here
Nope.
hate Jedi. But when they were here, they tried helping us.
Receptionist?
Welcome back to...
Nah. Disciple?
Welcome back.
Ask you some more questions. I might not be going now. Alright. This guy didn't have anything to say. This weapons merchant. Would he join up? Would you be interested in joining the Kunda militia? Okay, I think you should be going now. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that we can't ask the salvagers to join the militia. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm guessing that's the case.
Don't cause any more trouble for Dante.
Alright, how about this Dylan?
Here.
Persuade. Yeah, sure. Would you be interested in joining the Kunda militia?
I guess so. I'm not too fond of my job, but it's better than the job I'd have if the Mercs took over. I'll report to Zeron for militia duty.
Cool. Talk to Akir here. I think we'll also talk to the Ithorian, and I don't know if there's anyone else we can talk to. Would be interested in joining the Kunda militia. Coolio. Alright, and then we'll set more mines. We'll set a gas mine here. Another gas mine here. I wonder if we can pick up any of the mines that aren't set up.
Sorry, this door is blocked off.
Security door. Alright, the security is malfunctioning. It would be relatively easy to hack open this door, but you'd never get it to close again. The security of this building would be compromised. Alright, repair, lock down the security door, 0 parts. Success, the door is now secure. In fact, it is so secure that nobody will get this door open again anytime soon. Alright, so recruiting, traps. We'll do that a little bit more. I wonder, I'm assuming the Ithorian won't join the militia, but we'll go ask anyway. Play a quick round of Pazak. Alright. Patoado. Thank you, my friend. Would you be interested in joining the Kunda militia? Okay. And I think, yeah, recruiting. I don't know if there's anyone else I can get to join. Said maybe if I run to the salvagers, but that just seems kind of strange. Just set a bunch of averages. Blinding flash mine, minor sonic mine, deadly sonic, deadly plasma, deadly frag. Okay. I think that's about all we are going to get done now. Let's head in.
A lot of people here hate Jedi.
We already tried talking
when they
to
were
him. He
here,
wouldn't
they
join up.
tried helping us.
Alright.
I was right about you. The
Already
mercenaries
said that. Done some things around Kunda to help with its defense.
That's good to hear. Fill me in on the details when you're ready to finalize our battle plans.
Alright, I'm gonna go see what I can do. Let me just save quick. Just in case.
I was right about you.
Alright. I'm ready to finalize the battle plans.
You sure? Once we're done with that, there may not be any time left before the mercenaries attack.
I'm certain. Done all I can.
All right. Then we got a lot to do.
Since you are here to bolster Kunda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
I imagine that the mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed.
So what's the plan?
The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Kunda's defenses. It isn't gonna be easy. I suspect we're gonna have to fight on the inside. They've got 3 entrances they're gonna try and break in. Here's the front door, the security door on the side, and the garage door in back. We got 3 squads of militia. We can assign people to the front, back, or inside. Backside has to guard 2 entrances. The front will have to fight more people, and the inside will have to deal with any that break through. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed?
Could you tell me about the squads?
First squad is most experienced. The only squad that could go blaster to blaster against the mercs. Second squad has a lot of passion, but no experience. Third squad is new and not trained too well, and they may break in combat. They need a good leader to make them effective. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed?
Probably main entrance, because that's where most of the fight's going to take place, right? Main entrance.
The battles that had the least dying were always led by Jedi. I'm gonna go with what you think. Where do you want the second squad?
At the back, by the garage.
Alright. Where do you want the third squad, the new recruits?
Inside by the administrator's door, I guess.
Fine by me. The last question is, where do you want to go? Either the front or the back. I'll take whichever one you don't. That way both sides have leadership.
Can't I take the inside?
Once either one of us clears the area of mercs, we'll both be heading inside to guard the administrator.
Okay. I'll take the front.
That's what I was thinking too. The main group of mercenaries will be coming through there. Probably be good to put our best soldier there. Once the fighting starts, you gotta stay in your area. We both have to guard our half of the battlefield. Come over to me and the mercs will just charge straight into Kunda. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job. That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come.
Have you talked with the men?
Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. I'm not much for words.
Persuade. I think they could use some encouragement. Maybe I could speak to them.
All right, I'll assemble the men. I hope you can speak good.
Persuade. Remind them their friends and family are counting on them. What we're about to do is dangerous, but important. Important for friends and family. Enemies want to take everything worth taking from you, and we have to give it our all to stop them. So look around you. That's what we're fighting for. Each one of us has to back the other up. We can win this if we work as a team.
You're much better with words than me. I think it'll really help. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here,
3 of them
all
give a
damn
little
train
cheer.
falls with us.
Maybe I should have put the,
Tell me what you see, soldier.
They're mobilizing the militia. Looks like a lot of activity down there.
They've been warned. It won't be of any use. The plan doesn't change. Captains, prepare your men. Their leader, Administrator Tarina, must not survive the battle. Everything else is secondary to that objective.
just run right through my minds. That's bullshit. Oh. I think in this case we want blaster users so that they aren't running up into mines or anything like that. And then Atten's damage output is just crazy. So I think we'll add Atten and Mira. which will level them both up quick. Powers, we'll just give her improved heat. Oh. Did she use night speed on herself at all? Extra attacks is nice. Alright, level up. Skills. Beats. Now we want to give him some more shooty options. Alright, dexterity +2. I think this one gives a dexterity +3 and a defense bonus. Yeah, it's just so now he's at what, 32? Incredible. 37 to hit. Still, though, damage-wise, we can probably wind up giving him a little better eventually, but in the meantime, yeah, that's good. Stealthy Lance, do we have anything better we can give her? Combat Sensor, probably would be our best bet. Dexterity +1, Dexterity +2, Dexterity +1, 1, Dexterity +3. Yeah, let's do that. So now she's at 26. Light Mastery +3 Constitution. Do I get that same? Oh yeah, look at that. Constitution up to 22. But it still isn't enough. It has to be base Constitution to give us the chance to equip stuff. Look at all, look at these menacing T-posers. I'm terrified. Alright. I think our best bet is just AoE. Oh. Here come more. Whoops. I definitely thought if I threw mines up on the bridge that they might work, but oh well. We can go pick them up later. Looks like we aren't losing any of the militia members, which is nice. But we better get over here and start some of these down.
We've lost too many soldiers. Fall back inside.
Yeah, I should have kept the rawest recruits with me, maybe.
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem.
Why do you want her dead?
She's inconvenient and doesn't know the chain of command. She will pay for that.
We tried force persuade on other people and it didn't work. But won't let you kill her.
Then you've allied with these flaming settlers. The galaxy doesn't tolerate weakness. I was trained at Malak's academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Kill them all.
Like I need your help, Rook. Fuck you, man. Alright, let's take out Azkul first. Lightsabers. Ooh, nice. Alright.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us from this place.
The Jedi? There's just one Jedi, actually, and I'm considered an outcast by other Jedi.
I'm sorry to offend you. You are, of course, our savior, and I am very grateful to you.
I'm happy to help.
We are a humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient.
Keep the money and use it to build a statue of me? That's hilarious. But no, please keep the credits and use them to rebuild Kunda.
I am humbled by your generosity. I will put this to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Can experience gain, light side points
Kunda
gain.
is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish.
We're gonna ask him everything we can, so in this case we'll just go top to bottom. Where are all the Jedi?
There are a few of us left, but I do not even know if the others still live. We may be the last. We've been forced to divide our forces and retreat to places which will be difficult for our enemies to detect and attack.
Where are these other Jedi?
We have chosen to hide our presences from each other, so that the discovery of one will not endanger the others.
Even though Atris had all of their locations that T3 was able to download, right? I've already met with Zez-Kai-El upon Nar Shaddaa.
Nar Shaddaa? Why would he go there?
He believed that the life on Nar Shaddaa could conceal him.
It is good that you bring word of him, but you must not speak of it to others. It will only put him and any other Jedi who remain in danger.
But how can you contact each other?
We cannot. And we have resolved not to until we have found where the Sith are striking from. But even as our numbers thin, there is still no trace of them. We had hoped to outmaneuver them. By letting them believe themselves victorious, we thought they would become bold and step from the shadows.
And what then?
Then, all of us who remained vowed to meet here on Dantooine. From here, we can plan a course of action and carry the battle to them. But so far, they remain in hiding, and Jedi continue to vanish and die.
Alright, so we already mentioned Zez-Kai-El, and he said he was going to come to Dantooine too, so I want to talk about something else.
You have more questions for me?
What happened to the Jedi?
We are at war, but it is unlike any war we have fought before. We have yet to even meet our attackers in battle. Somehow our enemy is targeting us through the Force, striking, then retreating to the shadows. The gathering of any Jedi seems to attract them like a beacon. So it was necessary to divide our forces and conceal ourselves for a time until we could learn more of this threat.
Why did you come to Dantooine?
Great tragedies, old battlegrounds. Places of suffering all leave wounds on the galaxy and in the Force. In such places the deaths of so many echo. So much so that it is difficult to center oneself. By coming here, those echoes serve to mask my presence, allowing me to investigate the ruins and try to find some clues as to who our attackers are.
But if you can mask your presence here, couldn't the other Jedi?
The Miraluka world of KOTOR taught us a terrible lesson. Many Jedi gathered there in an attempt to use the Force to find the location of the enemy. Now the planet is no more. Master Zar, Master Dorak, and many more perished there, and we do not know why or how. But all life on the planet ceased to exist. I was not on KOTOR when it was destroyed, but now that it is dead, it has left its echo, like Dantooine. It was after KOTOR that the few of us left realized that wherever we gathered, we were placing others in danger, not just Jedi.
I want to talk about something else.
You have more questions for me?
I think we know why he's in hiding, so we're good on that. I need to know why you cast me out of the Order.
Because you defied the Council and followed Revan to war. And from that war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco? Do you see now why we counseled caution instead of action? You are the only one to come back and face judgment. With that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty of war. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not. You have more questions for me?
You just told us, they didn't cut me off from the Force, but we'll ask it anyway. Why did you cut me off from the Force?
We did nothing to you. Accuse us if you will, but it will not change the truth. Cutting one off from the Force. Such punishments are reserved for only a few. Although it was within our power, we did not inflict such a loss upon you. Your loss was a casualty of war, no more.
Then what happened to me?
Perhaps that is a question you should ask yourself. It is not something I could help you with, even if I wanted to.
But I have re-established my connection to the Force.
Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. You have more questions for me?
Alright, at the end of my trial, you and the other masters said something had happened to me. What was it?
You have seen the end of your trial? Perhaps you would like to explain how you came to this knowledge.
I heard it in a hollow transcription of my trial.
That was intended only for the Jedi Council. If what remains of the Council chooses to tell you, then I will abide by their decision and its consequences.
Persuade. Don't you think I have a right to know?
There is little I can tell you. Master Kavar felt something had happened to you in the war, but all he had was suspicions, not truths. And Kavar was too close to you in any event. He, too, felt the call of war and took to battle more than a Jedi should. His speculations would not help you now, but enough of this. It is knowledge for the Council alone until they choose to reveal it. You have more questions for me?
Yeah, again, we'll just explain the whole thing. Do you know anything of Force bonds and how to end them?
Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and student. Are you saying you have bonded with another?
Yes, and the connection is lethal.
Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree. Are you certain? Perhaps it is merely what you believe. Still, your ability to form such connections, to influence others, was always a subject of discussion, even when you were a student here. Perhaps it is a punishment of a sort. But a bond that ties two lives together, such bonds do not seem natural to me. And with your loss of connection to the Force, it seems such a connection would be impossible.
But I have re-established my connection to the Force.
Perhaps it is Dantooine, but still,
I told us all
you
this
have more
already. Alright, last thing to say. The Sith have revealed themselves.
Have they? I've seen no evidence of them upon Dantooine. Only murderers and raiders.
They exist. They've already attacked me.
Why would they attack you? You are no Jedi. You cannot feel the Force.
I do not know. They believe me to be a Jedi.
For some reason, I believe you. Still, I am curious as to how they would know to find you. Your trial was not public knowledge. Regardless, these Sith have struck, and you survived. This is more knowledge than I had before. And that means the Jedi may gather. If you can find others, or find some trace of the Sith threat, then we shall gather here on Dantooine. And from there we may decide what can be done. You have more questions for me?
No, that's all we had. Alright, I'll be going now.
I suppose there is something I should show you. It will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. Now watch and learn. This form is a Taru. Because it is such an aggressive fighting style, you should only use it against single opponents. And don't try using this form amidst heavy fire. Nothing is more embarrassing for a Jedi than to be cut down by a stray blaster shot. I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
And I got a lightsaber for it. Cool. And then Brooke just fades into the ether. I love it. Alright, Suru. He's even the militia militia outfit now. Alright, let's check this. Lost Jedi. Spoke to Master Rook and agreed to meet you at the Jedi Enclave at Dantooine. You ignite all the Jedi Masters. New trade routes. Should return to Gida and Nar Shaddaa to tell her this. Okay. So we'll have to pop into Nar Shaddaa eventually here. We'll level up. Sneak attack 4. Alright, here we're at a point where I'm not 100% sure what to do with skills necessarily. I think repair is still good to keep up. Treat injury, demolitions, I'll bump up to 25 too. And then security I'll pump to 20 and stealth to 16, why not? Alright, powers. So I'm not 100% sure what would be most useful here. This will just stasis field, especially if we have Atten with us, right? I can get sneak attack now, and so can he. So some stealth wouldn't be the worst thing. Alright, Atten isn't quite full light side, but Mira is. Alright. Well then, I think what we will do is we will pick up the next episode with entering the Ebon Hawk. We might try a quick round of chatting with all of the companions we have, especially Bayodur. I hope we get to trigger the cutscene that can convert him into a Jedi, and then we will see where our adventure takes us from there. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one, and maybe we'll catch you next time.